Hey.
Oh my god, rocks!
I love rocks!
I love rocks.
My favorite video game, Rock Simulator.
Is this a game about rocks?
I hope so. Hi.
Look what it is. Hi.
How you doing?
How do you feel about vampires?
I'm okay with them.
How do you feel about sexy vampires? Does that make it better? No?
Do they have boobs?
In some drawings, yes. But in this game, not so much.
Oh.
There is somebody that does.
Now, there is one.
At least one.
At least one.
I think maybe Richter also does, though.
Richter's got the biggest boobs of all.
Look, we'll find out.
All right.
All right. Guys, this is Castlevania Symphony of the Night. Hello. Did you know that this is one of my favorite games of all time?
No, I did not. Thank you.
A lot of people don't know this.
I did know that, actually.
I know. Did you at home watching know? This is going to be a little bit different than I think anything I've ever done on my channel. Right? Because I don't think a lot of people know that I really like this game a ton.
And I've already done Castlevania Aria of Sorrow over on my YouTube channel. So.
Yeah.
But as I've said on my streams, I've only really played through Symphony once.
Really?
Yeah. Like,
dude, I've played through this a ton.
I beat all the Game Boy Advance games, started playing the DS ones, and then went back to Symphony.
Oh, okay. So here's my deal with Castlevania.
Okay.
You've played all the ones that I've never played. Yeah. I play 1, 2, 4, and this one. All the terrible ones. Well, this one's not terrible, but like, what?
Did you know that Alucard's name spelled backwards is Dracula?
That's what the D stands for on the grave.
Exactly.
The D stands for Dracula. That's what the D stands for.
We're Draculad.
Draculad.
Journey back to 1792 in the Transylvanian countryside of Romania.
I was only 2 years old then. Yes, Muna Toboggan.
I love Muna Toboggan.
That's where I grew up as well.
You grew up in the snowy fields of Muna Toboggan?
Are we playing Civ? I'm ready.
Oh god, I've never played Civ.
Oh, Civilization is really good too.
A lot of the PC stuff I missed out on.
That's fair enough. And I'm like a total PC gamer. I'm gonna move the mic a little bit. Don't listen to that. Because I feel like I'm getting drowned out by you.
It's too late. I listened.
Oh no!
Welcome
to
low poly Castlevania.
I can't
Dracula's budget was very low this year.
We could only paint some of the sides of the building, but not all of them.
We got a couple windows, and then we got a big old slab of concrete.
Yeah, what is that? Is it literally
we took a...
Did concrete
exist?
We
took a road roller and just drove it on the side of the cliff. It was great.
I don't think so. I think that's weird. But look at our rendering capability, of which we'll never use in the rest of the game entirely.
To be fair, this was pretty high-end back then. Now loading.
No, I don't go for this. I will not have any waving in my loading. Oh.
No. Final stage, Bloodlines.
So the thing about Bloodlines is that's a mistranslation because the direct...
I'm leaving.
Oh. The game before this was Chino Rondo, which is Rondo of Blood, by most people knowing it.
Oh my god, I didn't expect you to drop the Chino Rondo.
Look, I've only played the Japanese versions. Is this a good time to have mentioned any of that?
Yes.
Okay, well, fine. Anyway, so I've only played the Japanese version of this, but I have played it a lot. I'm lying, I have played the original. The US version, because the US version has the better voices, in my opinion, than the Japanese version.
And we are playing the original version.
But I know a lot of secrets that I think only work in the PAL version, so that's going to be interesting about how we figure out some stuff here.
I'm stealing all Dracula stuff.
Oh, shit. Oh, the heads.
I took his moon rod.
Oh, that's gross.
I took his heart, too.
Anyway, so the Bloodlines thing, I think, is just a bad translation. This is ridiculous, because you can't use any of this shit, because Richter doesn't have a menu.
Here's Dracula's face.
You get a picture.
I'm taking his portrait,
it's
put
like
it in my wallet.
Animal Crossing. When you become friends with him, you get their photo to put in your house.
I'm friends with Dracula. That's what I've always wanted.
I want Dracula in my Animal Crossing village.
It was not by my hand that I took all those bells for your house.
He would be like a wolf, right? That would be the closest thing.
Well, Dracula does turn into a wolf and a bat, so
he would be a wolf, because there are no bats in Animal Crossing. But, oh man.
I'm breaking all this stuff before I go.
Richter is just breakdancing all over the place. But yeah, this is a direct...
Hey Drac, how's it going?
Direct sequel to Rondo of Blood, so if you played that, you'll know what's going on, mostly.
Die, monster.
Oh.
You don't belong in this world.
We gotta let this happen.
We have to.
It was not by my hand that I'm once again given flesh.
Everyone knows this, right? Even if you've never played it.
Humans.
It's a meme.
Who wish to pay me tribute.
Humans.
You steal men's souls.
I hate how he says that. That's the words?
Perhaps the same can be said of all religions.
I like the little tiny red dots for his
Your
eyes.
words
Look,
are as
I'm
empty as
Dracula
your
did nothing
soul.
wrong, all right? I'm on hashtag
Mankind
Team
ill
Dracula.
needs a
Did you watch the
savior such as you.
Netflix series?
I
What
did.
is
Did
a
you?
man?
Yeah.
It's great.
A miserable little
Pile of secrets.
He's not wrong.
Enough talk.
Look,
Have at you.
Dracula did nothing wrong. All right, I'm on his side here. Are you? Are you on Team Dracula? Or are you Team everyone else?
Team Edward.
Oh, I don't think he's in this.
Wiggly, 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 wiggly.
He's a little too sparkly for this kind of genre.
The most powerful of vampires.
The
Sparkle
sparkles.
vampires.
Oh,
Wiggly, 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 wiggly.
man, this was back in a time when vampires were more cool. They weren't sparkly and all glittery and
Yeah, they
gross.
just lit everything on fire.
Look,
Wiggly,
that's-
wiggly, 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 wiggly.
That's pretty cool. I mean, to be fair, that's going right up his crotch with the size that you are.
I mean, that's
Come
why
on.
he's losing so much health.
Do you want to get whipped in the crotch, though?
Not really.
Be careful what you answer here, by the way. Are you sure?
All right, fine, enough messing around.
All right, watch me
make it
whip.
rain.
Oh man, I wish it would rain down.
So, depending on how we do in this fight, it would dictate how our stats were at the beginning of the game.
Yes.
But,
Now you can land right in the middle there, and he won't be able to hurt you anymore. You have to duck, I think, but
now I can't Hydro Storm.
no, you can.
Punch him right in the dick.
Oh, look, you're pointing right to it.
There it is right there!
That was a good fight. That didn't last very long.
Ah!
They didn't have Polaroids in 1792.
Look at this photograph!
They didn't have photographs like that in 1792.
Yeah, well, they burned it. That's because it was
Did you know who
witchcraft.
that was, by the way? It was
It
Richter.
was what? It was Richter Belmont.
It was Richter Belmont.
We've done this recording like 20 times now. That's why we're just sick of this
Everything
line.
Fucked up. I love how it says it was Richter Belmont. So here's the part, if you didn't play Rondo of Blood, so that you get caught up with what's going on here.
Lord of the vampires who had been brought back from the grave by the dog priest Shaft.
Shaft.
However, one night 4 years later, under the glare of a full moon, Richter mysteriously vanished. With no idea of where to begin her search, Maria Renard set out to look for him.
She's also in Rondo of Blood.
It was then that fate intervened.
Oh, well, she was a child then.
12. She was 12 in Rondo. She is...
Was she 12?
Yes, I looked it up. She was 12 in that, and she is...
Wow, I thought she was
17 or 18.
No, we're gonna say 18 just in
it
case.
literally
because we
depends
are
on which
going to
version
be-
of the game
no,
you're playing.
we're going to be joking about her, so she's 18. All right, as of right this moment, 18.
Okay. It literally, like the Castlevania wiki says, like, 17 with the, like, an appendix on it, and then 18.
Here's the spoiler where it says that Alucard is actually the son of Dracula, in case you were under a rock somewhere.
But now he is awake and aware of the evil once again at work in his homeland.
Oh no!
The time has come once again for the forces of good and evil to engage in their ancient battle. Dracula's castle beckons for you, Draculad.
Oh.
And no man can say who shall emerge victorious.
But a woman can, and I'll tell you who. It's gonna be us, by the way.
We're the woman?
No, the woman is telling you that we're gonna emerge
Okay.
victorious. It says no man can say it, but
That's
I can't.
true. I can't say anything then.
Okay, so by the way, we're going for a 100% story run, but not necessarily 100% map or item run.
We're not grinding for Chrysogrims, basically.
We'll find the Chrysogrim, don't worry. I have faith. People are probably like, what the fuck does that mean? I don't think anyone on my watch list anticipated this.
We teased this a year ago.
I know,
We literally were on our honeymoon, and we were like...
We should play Symphony of the Night. It only took a year for us to come to terms with
Happy
it.
anniversary!
Woo! Oh man, are you ready? Are you ready for sexy? Because it's time.
I'm ready to see...
Also a lot of wind.
Running.
Yeah.
Look at that run cycle. And a bird.
It's an owl.
2 owls.
2 owls. Whoa! That always reminds me of the Aladdin noise when Aladdin gets hit in the Genesis.
Whoa!
Whoa!
Whoa! And that's the SNES one.
Yeah, oh, is it the SNES one?
Yeah,
that
the
does
one that
that?
Patty used to stream all the
I
time?
always get them messed up. But
All right,
yeah,
I'm going home now.
You can't.
Oh.
No.
It's a good thing I have my sword.
So Alucard, this is actually a Castlevania game that plays a little bit more like an RPG kind of. Like you have stats, you have equipment, you have a lot of things that you can do. There's a lot of different moves you can do, and you can actually get those moves right off the bat if you know how to do them.
And that's the thing, I was never good at them despite
Okay,
all
so
the fighting
the
games.
problem that this game has is that some of the moves, in my opinion, have way too many buttons to press to be used efficiently. What are you doing?
I'm making a hot pink screen.
Are you actually?
I'm going to, but I forget what color combination you need for hot pink.
Oh, you're getting there. That's more purple. This
How much red do I need?
You need a lot of red for pink and less blue. There you go. Yeah, you're getting
There
it.
we go, perfect.
Oh my god.
Do you want me to... We'll change the color every episode.
It's beautiful.
Ah, yes. Alucard.
I love it. Look, he's not afraid. He's a man. He's man enough.
He just stabbed a wolf. It's pretty hardcore.
So, a lot of the moves that you have, like I said, they're at your disposal immediately, but you have to know how to do them. Some of them are hard. Dark Metamorphosis is one of the easiest ones. There's Hellfire, Summon Spirit, Tetra Spirit, Soul Steal, Wolf Charge, Wing Smash, and Sword Brothers. You'll get some of those later. Oh no!
Sorry, I gotta murder everything.
No, the puppies!
This is Alucard's house, and he's just like, yeah, I'm gonna murder all these animals.
To be fair, I don't think he spends any time here. This is not like his summer home.
No.
He doesn't like being
He grew
here.
up here, though.
Yeah, but didn't he have a terrible upbringing?
I mean, you would too if your dad was Dracula.
Look, like I
And then
no.
he named you after himself.
No, Team Dracula. Dracula did nothing wrong.
Level up.
There's your wall chicken. So you level up the more enemies you kill, obviously. And so on and so forth. I'll try to explain the best I can. I know a lot about this game, but I don't know how to like tell everyone in a manner that's entertaining.
So the thing
of
was,
course, naturally, I decided to LP it.
Yeah. So the thing was, like, I remember the first half of the castle pretty well, but not the second. And Reese remembers the second half of the castle, but not the first.
I remember a lot of weird things about this game that nobody needs to know about. Like, that doesn't matter at all.
I'm also realizing I'm confusing the castle with Arya because I thought there was a save point down there.
There is not. So here's the thing, too, and this is a bit of a spoiler. I don't want to spoil too much just on the off chance that we've got watchers here that don't know what's going on. This game actually has an incredible story to it. It's really kind of cool.
Even back there? There it is.
There you go.
Triangle. I thought it was a shoulder
So
button.
you can do the speedrunning strat where you backdash everywhere. Do you know how to do it?
That's not gonna be obnoxious.
No, it's really obnoxious. So
I don't remember how to do. It's like shield, right? It's
shield and then there you. Well.
That's pretty much what it is.
They do it with a little more finesse, but yes. So I'll try not to spoil too much, but there isn't too much sense in leveling at the moment. But you can. Ooh,
turkey.
Wall turkey. Delicious.
All right. And now,
yes.
Dialogue.
All right. The best part of the game, by the way. Hello.
Alucard,
What's up?
what is your business here?
I just want to visit Dad
I've come to put an end to this.
Hate to tell you.
and stab him, I guess.
He's dead.
Still befriending mortals. I'll not ask you to return to our side.
Yeah, Alucard's not
But
on
I
the side of
demand
his
you
dad, by the
cease
way.
Your attack.
You're either Team Alucard or Team
I
Dracula.
will not.
I
You shall
will not.
regret those words.
I love how deadpan he is.
We will meet again.
Later.
My stuff!
Oh no, he's naked!
That was a gift from my mom, you
Death,
dick!
you pervert!
Now all I have is punching.
Oh no, the best thing.
Now our stats are sucky. 7-7.
Yeah, so you lost all your good stuff, and the object is to regain your strength back as you go through the castle, which is kind of like a Metroid style.
This is later the game that ended up coining the term Metroid-vania.
Yeah, you'll have to go back and look at certain things over again a couple of times. But for now, there's really only one way to go, and oh, did you want to do the
Yeah, I'm gonna do the.
You're gonna need a weapon though.
Yeah, I'm gonna need a
Of
couple
some
things here
kind.
first.
So we're gonna do a secret boss for you.
Short sword. There we go. Got a weapon.
I guess that'll work.
Well, we need something.
Yeah,
Look,
we
we
need
have two. We have a
something.
pot roast, a turkey, a neutron bomb, and a short sword.
I'm just burning, doing the neutron bomb. I never use those, do you? You
Not
can,
really.
but I just never.
But you also don't use like the knuckles, and I usually do.
I hate the knuckles, and I know that you're gonna use them. But to be fair, they are really strong. I just hate using close combat in this game. Period. I would rather be far away. This is a save point. It's terrifying. I'm pretty sure it's alive. It's fine.
Wee.
The
And
D-
now I'm in my bed.
The D on the grave stands for Dracula.
Good night, everybody.
That's what the D stands for.
I like that the Castlevania Netflix series actually has that orb in it.
I know. It's good,
It was
isn't
actually
it?
a really cool idea.
That series is so good. Is it still only just the two series, like the two seasons?
Season 3 has been announced, but it is not aired
Oh
yet.
yeah, I can't wait.
Oh, it's too early.
It's too early. I think you have to go,
I have to go through the
up
door.
to the room where the bone skeleton, like the skeletons where the bones are. I think that's where you have to go next.
I think I actually need to make it into the next area, and then I can go back.
Probably.
So, this is Alucard's second game canonically, because he was
Yes.
actually playable in Castlevania 3.
Yep.
He was an old, balding white dude.
It really sucks, actually, because the way that most people recognize Alucard, I feel, is from this.
All right, we picked up our first relic, Zoe's Cube.
You have to turn on your relics. These are
It's
things that will help
automatically
you.
on.
Is it?
Some of them you have to, but most of them are on
Is it the
automatic.
Japanese version that you have to turn them on?
It's the the familiars. that you have to
Oh,
turn
well,
on.
there's other things too, though. Like I said, I'm gonna get a little confused.
Hey, it says PJ on it.
Aw.
My initials. Causes items to materialize, and now when we stab candles, we'll get items instead of when we were stabbing candles and only sometimes getting items.
Which is normal for Castlevania games if you've ever played any Castlevania game ever. Oh, also, the music in this game, freaking unbelievable. So this track is called Dance of Gold. I do know some of the track names. In case you want to look them up later, this is a video game soundtrack that is absolutely worth having. I can't think of any tracks in this that are actually bad.
Not really.
Shield potion, you're gonna get lots of like different little potion-y items. I tend to not use those very much.
Well, the problem is
Some people
to
do.
use the items, you need to literally throw them on the ground.
Yeah, it's not too intuitive for like a Metroid-style game in my mind. They tried to be a little RPG with it. You can use it. Like with food, that's a little bit easier to use in my mind.
It's probably
but
safe to go back now,
I think
right?
it is, yeah.
Okay.
We'll try it anyway. We're just gonna try to talk about whatever and entertain you as we go back and forth through these doors with naked ladies on it. Do I have to edit those boobs out?
You can't even see nipples, so...
I could see them. Oh, okay, Duke Nukem is also here, by the way. And we're killing him.
Is that Duke Nukem to
Doesn't
you?
it look like him?
Not really, because he's not got blonde hair.
Look, Duke Nukem has had...
It looks like a G.I. Joe character.
He has had brownish hair in some of the games. Oh. Yeah, save before you go, just in case this goes badly.
Yeah.
There's an optional boss you can fight here after you see death. A lot of people don't know about it, or if they do, they just don't bother because you see these bosses a ton. So some people just don't bother. But it could be beneficial if you want to get level up points early, which I suggest you do, because you're very, very weak at the moment. Oh, you're gonna
I don't have a shield, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, you're gonna dual fist it. Oh, you don't have a sub-item weapon either. Shit.
Whee! There they are.
Alright, here they are. This is, if you've played any Castlevania, you probably know who they are. This is Gabon and Slagra. They're featured in like 5 different games. They show up in.
They're in a lot.
Yeah, I call them Mary Kate and Ashley. The Olsen twins.
Why did you call them Mary Kate and Ashley? They don't even look anything alike.
Are you sure?
Yes.
You're sure about that? Anyway. Did you get them? They
Yeah.
flew away.
I mainly stabbed.
That's an optional thing that you can find.
Yeah.
If you want.
Mainly stabbed the one. I don't even think I touched the flying one. Is that Gabon? I can't remember.
Yeah, you meet them later, whether or not you go back to see them just there. You'll see them again anyway, so it's really up to you if you want to. Just some people don't know that you can find them there if you want. I don't know why they're hanging out there. They just kind of are. Also, this game is, for sprite game, is still kind of gory. That's some of it.
I mean, Castlevania is all about killing monsters. So.
It is. But this game in particular probably has my favorite art style of all the games, and they did a really good job with the bosses to make you feel a little bit like a slightly uncomfortable with how they're made.
Oh yeah, some of them later on.
Some of
really
them are
like,
a little
wow.
bit like, wow, they really had to have done some work to make them that good. And this whole game is full of memes. It might take us a hot minute to get to some of them, but don't worry. There's no double jump here. There's no nothing.
I miss
awful.
all the upgrades.
It's awful. Once you get the upgrades going, shit goes real quick. Leather shield. There you go.
There we go. Finally, a shield.
I definitely suggest using a shield in your playthrough of this, even though, like I said, John likes to use the knuckles. I like to use a sword and shield. But it just depends on your style. There's a lot of other weapons too that you can get. Do you know your way through here? Do you need help?
Oh, yeah, I'm pretty sure I got
This is
it.
kind of linear for right now until we open up some more things.
Yeah. I'm wondering if I should even bother trying to get the elevator trick to work, but I don't think I can do that right now without a sub-weapon. Because I have to get the skeleton to die on the switch.
Yeah.
And I don't think I can do that without a sub-weapon.
I'm not sure if you
I think you can make that jump barely.
Oh, God.
I'm very aggressive in the way I play these, so
no,
don't be surprised if I
same.
just take a lot of damage for no
Oh,
reason.
yeah, I don't like taking damage, but I do rush in. I also play that way.
I'm still not broke yet.
Yep. Oh, man. I'm excited to be playing this. I really am, but I hate seeing Alucard so weak. It's awful in the beginning a little bit.
Let me check something.
No,
No, you can't do that.
you need double jump.
No, I need double jump, or I need to have a sub-weapon that can actually knock that guy onto the switch.
Yes.
I don't think it's worth it. It might be a health extension or
I
something.
think that's
but-
all it is. I'm pretty sure.
Is this the one? Yes, it is! Haha, I remembered something!
You remembered the secret! There you go. This is just some extra items.
That's better than nothing.
No, it is. You're absolutely right.
Life max up!
Like, that's a good item. You want that. You might be thinking, what's the money for? We'll deal with that later.
Yeah, it's actually going to take a little bit before money even matters.
So collect all the money you can for now, because you probably will want it later. Because, you know, in other Castlevania games, money was basically just points. So you could collect money all the time, but in this one, money actually has a use.
Yeah, so hidden through the whole map are a bunch of hidden rooms. They'll have like life max up and heart max up.
Yep.
This is all of our progress we made so far.
Now you can see the map, so it's very much like Super Metroid.
Yeah, notice how it doesn't pan, and there's a lot of space left.
Yeah,
There's a lot of castle.
You see everything at once.
Oh, it doesn't show you clear percentage on this one.
No,
okay,
it
that's
doesn't.
only on the save screen.
Yeah.
Oops. Oh no, we're first sub weapon, the dagger. Hooray!
Better than nothing. But it's not
Yeah,
good.
but I believe we're in the same room with the axe.
We
or is
are.
that the next room?
It's either
It's the next
here
room.
or next, yeah.
Next vertical room.
Well, all these rooms are pretty much
Oops.
vertical. Here, look at my shield! What do you think of it, sir?
There we go. Resist thunder.
I never use those, ever.
There's a couple times you want to use that, but very rarely.
I usually sell them, to be fair, but it's up to you. That thing spits on you. Don't let it. It's
I'm gonna
gross.
stab it.
Oh. You're gonna miss is what you did.
Well, I gotta work on my aiming.
There you go. You did it. How about that?
Hooray.
Here's our first big enemy. I can't remember what these are called.
These are axe knights.
Axe knights thing.
We've already fought one of them.
Did we? Oh
Yeah.
shoot, I forgot. We're gonna get an item soon that will actually tell us the names of all of the enemies we face. You might want to remember some of them, just for later, because some enemies only have like certain things that you want for drops and things like that. So it's a good idea to keep tabs on where they are.
Don't mind me if I just randomly attack walls, because I'm trying to remember where some of the secrets are.
Right. I don't even remember where all the secrets are, and unfortunately, I remember a lot of the PAL ones better. You want that cape, don't you?
Well, they're all mostly going to be in the same spot. Cloth cape.
Put the
Well
cape
made,
on.
but shabby looking.
Oh, like me.
I just gave her a huge glare just then.
You guys know the face that he just gave me, right? I'm sure you guys have seen it before.
Oh my god, I like how I have a face at this point.
Oh, come on. If Emil's watching this, he'll know exactly what he's doing.
That's the disapproving look.
Again, if you want to come back and things repopulate once you leave a room. But in the beginning, it's good because you'll get your level up faster. Later on, you'll just be like, oh my god, especially in the labyrinth area.
God.
You'll like be like, no,
Whee!
I don't want that shit to come back. So as you can see, we have a health bar, we have a technical, quote-unquote magic bar, which is the hearts. That's typical for any Castlevania game.
Sorry, I'm just trying to also remember how to... There's a method to actually get multiple attacks out fast, and it's...
I don't think you can do it with that weapon.
I can, but it's tricky. So if you do an attack right before you hit the ground, you can immediately, as soon as you touch the ground, do another attack. So it's a way to get 2 quick attacks like that. But we're using a Logitech third-party PS2 knockoff controller.
Look, don't talk shit about my controller. It works, and it has seen me through a lot of bad games. Look, and it's okay.
I did the thing again.
By the way, do make sure you get the axe before you go to you know who.
I know.
Yeah, you definitely want it. I'm sure you already knew, but I'm just saying.
Well, because here's the save point right before you know who, so.
Yep.
Subtlety.
Oh no, who could it be? Oh god. It's Dracula. The end of the game.
It's
is
already
near.
done. It's like, Dad, why did you make me walk through your library?
Just gonna be 1 episode, and that's it. That's all we need. I don't bother with those stupid little things. They suck.
It's an experience, so.
Yeah, if they're around, I'll kill them, but I don't chase them. It's just too annoying. This should
There's
be
the
it
axe,
here. There you
and
go.
let's get this marked off the map, because this is something I always forget about for some reason. Magically sealed!
There's gonna be a lot of things like that, so like Metroid, there's gonna be places you can't go yet until you've done something, or gotten something. So
Yeah,
just...
and since this is an early Metroidvania, that means they don't mark off where you need to go.
No, not at all.
So
It's
you
up
gotta
to you
remember
to
to do that
find
yourself.
it. Thankfully, the map shows you what hasn't been cleared. Alright, are you ready?
Yep, let's do it. It's time!
For Mary Kate and Ashley Olsen. That's right.
They're back!
They're back. They're always here. So here's what happens. When you hit Slagra, which is the kind of bird-looking guy, Gavon picks him up, and he lifts him in the air and tries to drop on you. So that's the time when you want to use the axe, as John's doing right here. That's the best time to do it so that they don't, stab you. If you do get stabbed down by that, it actually takes out a lot of health, I'm pretty sure. So, just be careful. Once Gaben gets mad enough, he'll start, well, he's gonna get mad now because he killed his best friend.
Yeah, but I also leveled up.
Yeah, you killed his twin. So now he's gonna start doing firebolts at you. Just do your best to
No, he's actually real mad. There we go.
Real pissed. Well done. It's not that bad.
So here's the thing. Because we fought them earlier in that room, they actually have less health.
Yes.
The damage you clock on them there carries over.
Counts. That's why we wanted to do it, just to show you that you could. So there you go.
All right, I'm gonna duck back to the save point because I think there's a
idea.
little bit before the next save point.
A
I think
little bit?
cut scene happens next. No, that's a different boss.
No. Yeah, it's like a sub boss that you're thinking of, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah. Oh.
Thank you.
Oh,
It doesn't matter.
That's gonna happen.
Save points heal you.
That's
so.
gonna happen all the time where we just fall.
So here's the thing
something.
too. If you just want to heal, you don't actually need to save. You just walk in here, press up, and you auto heal.
Yep.
So you can say no to the overwrite save and just move on.
Yeah. Man, you knew more than I thought you did. I thought I knew everything.
I like the Metroidvanias. I just don't remember Symphony that well.
Well, now you're gonna remember. You're gonna be remembered, because we're gonna do it.
Like I said, I think it's the one I've played the least.
Which is a shame, because this is actually one of the best ones in my opinion.
I think I played Harmony of Dissonance more, and that's saying something.
Now, we'll actually come back here much later, and something will happen in here, but it's gonna be a long... Speedrun strats! Whee! Although they go a little faster than you, but that's okay. What we need to do now is focus on getting a better weapon, main weapon, and that should happen fairly soon. I think some of those Duke Nukem guys might have something, or there's a couple of other enemies coming up that might have something.
Oh, I think that was actually the next save point was that first one. Oops.
Maybe? I don't...
Nope. Is this the way?
I don't exactly remember.
Oh, this is the second
We'll remember
seal.
once... I think you do have to go this way, though.
This is the loop around to get back down.
I love that noise. It's so good.
Magic elevator.
Man, Alucard's just angry.
God, I hate this wall. Oh no, this is for
That's the
sunglasses. We can wear 2 accessories.
Now the sunglasses can be a little
Oh,
detrimental
they're not
depending on.
Oh, they're for.
No, they're for your head.
Cool looking sunglasses.
Now, as you can see, that takes your intelligence down. Now you might be like, well,
so never wear sunglasses or you'll be stupid.
You can wear them now because it's higher
Sunglasses
defense.
make you stupid. That's the moral of the
Well,
story.
there's gonna have to be a time later where you want to lower your intelligence as much as possible with a certain weapon if you want it to be useful.
Oh,
I'm not
okay.
gonna say what that is yet. We might show that off later. If there's something cool like that we can show off, but it's an insane way to level up and get stuff if you want to go that route. We might not show all of those things because some of them are a real pain in the ass to farm for.
We broke a shortcut. We got another Bastillard.
Shit!
I
Don't
think
tell
that's
anyone.
Second one, right?
Don't tell Dad about that. That is your second one because you had one.
Oh no.
As a sub weapon. There you go.
Put that right back on. All right, so this was the elevator shortcut we were trying to do earlier.
Yep. So that's what it was. So it wasn't even a health max. It was just the Bastillard.
Which we got from a drop, anyways.
Yup.
Well, I guess we'll just take the elevator back up.
But we need some elevator music.
What about you? Don't like this dramatic music playing right now?
Well, I mean, it's believe me, I love all the music in this game. It's good.
I need to scratch my shoulder.
He's cold.
Hang on.
It's freezing in here.
Why
There's
did
no
Dad
heat.
turn on the air conditioning
There's
in the
no
castle?
heat at all.
The power bill must be
I mean,
enormous.
look how big this room is. You know what it would take to heat this room?
Look how long that is on the map.
That's what she said. Anyway,
Why'd she talk about maps?
look. Don't give me that face anymore. Because you're gonna give me that face so many times you're gonna be stuck that way.
Oh no.
And then who was phone?
And then who was phone? That's an important question.
This is gonna be the dumbest symphony of the night. Like,
Oh no, it's gonna be the best.
I hope no one's actually planning to learn anything. I love how we're.
I think we've taught them things.
Look, in this first episode, we may have taught you something, but I guarantee you that after this, it's all gonna go downhill.
Did you know that we are Draculad?
Did you know that the D on the grave stands for Dracula?
D on the grave stands for Dracula.
That's what the
What's
D
it say?
stands for. Look, in Memphis, you can go and you can see the grave of Dracula, alright? And then you can go get some fried catfish, and it's a real good time for all. Those Duke Nukems are supposed to drop something, and they're not dropping.
They dropped the Bastillard.
No, there's one more thing I believe that they dropped.
Well, almost every enemy has 2. Ah,
it's the ping pong ball.
Wee.
So some
that
people make use of this, and I don't know how, because like every time I try to use it, I can't use it efficiently. But there's a lot of different sub weapons. We'll try to show them all off. I'll cough into the mic as well, just for the full effect. So,
It's like she's really hearing.
oh my
coughing.
god, it's like I'm a live person.
Oh my god.
The weather's been changing around here lately. We're gonna get snow tomorrow suddenly, and like the air is so damn dry. Are you feeling it too? Because like I've been coughing all morning.
Hey, it's the worst weapon.
No, don't.
Sand.
No, don't get the
Pocket sand. Shasha.
No, don't get the frickin'. I call that the grabby hand.
It's
awful.
Yeah, I think it's supposed to be like purified salt or I forget what.
That's exactly what it is. Salt, because you know, like in the old days, Christianity and all that, right? Purified bad things and demons with salt. That was a thing.
Red doors mean you're going to a loading zone, which means you're going to a new area.
To the boob zone. This is the
boob zone. This is the CD zone. It says CD in there.
They have nipples. Look, it's there. Oh, here we go.
Welcome to the Marble Gallery.
Welcome to some of the best music in the game.
And I already got rid of the pocket sand. I'm using.
So the music track for this is called Marble Gallery. If you're looking for it, so this one's actually aptly named. There is a secret item. Oh, you got a bronze cuirass. That's better than I think what you have for.
Yes, definitely, because I'm wearing the
hide. There you go.
Defense up by 1.
Check your items often if you get new ones to see if they're better.
Is the secret in this one in the ceiling?
Yes, but I think you need the jump move to do it.
Yeah, so I don't think I can do it.
So you can't do it yet.
Oh, I also would need the axe to. Well, I guess maybe not if I can throw the.
There's going to be a lot of items here that you can't reach yet, and in a lot of places. Like there's some ledges and stuff that you just can't get yet. We'll be making quite a few stops to this area during the game. Whoop.
Oh, God, no.
Dagger.
Give me back the holy water.
Yeah. Holy water is probably arguably the best, depending on your situation. One of the best. Be our guest, every time.
Oh, another important thing we should probably point out.
Oh.
I am using sub-weapons a lot. Mm-hmm. If you want money, you cannot use sub-weapons.
True.
Because breaking the candles will give you hearts. Unless your hearts are full, then they'll start dropping money.
I'm one of the money grubbers. I always get money, but it just depends how you want to play.
Well, I'm gonna go for. I don't know if you're supposed to. If this is technically going for this early, but there's a relic you can get down here. That's kind of important, but it also has a lot of enemies that do a lot of damage.
I don't think you can get it yet.
I can. I've done it before, but I have to be careful. I will probably die doing this.
Okay. Well, wait. Well, I mean, you saved fairly frequently.
I literally just saved.
So we're fine. I think I know what you mean.
Because there's an enemy down here that does a stupid amount of damage. So that's why I'm also topping up my hearts right now.
Are you talking about the Will-O-Wisp room or what?
Yeah, I don't think it's the Will-O-Wisp.
Because those regenerate, so you can actually sit and farm those for 1,000,000 years if you want.
No,
I don't remember.
The Will-O-Wisp room, I think, is up.
That's here somewhere. I just can't remember where. Oh, there's a creepy naked doll if you'd like that.
Creepy naked dolls.
There's a lot of creepy enemies in here.
I really don't shield enough.
You don't. It's fine.
I never did playing through
Then
this.
don't. Just play the way you want.
Well, because it's going to keep me from taking damage. And right now, considering where we're going, we're going to need that.
Let's just get the shield rod and break the entire freaking game.
Are we going to do that?
I mean, if we should maybe show off what it does later. It won't be worth it on these things.
Like I said, that's why I'm not bothering to farm the Chrysogrim.
Look, if we get a Chrysogrim drop, though, that would be amazing.
I will take a Chrysogrim drop, but I'm not exactly going to be trying to
probably get a drop.
get it in particular. All right.
You just gotta know who to farm it from.
Well, it's in the library.
Well, yeah, but... Get out of here, naked thoughts!
Oh no, this is... Spirit Orb. Never mind, I'm thinking wrong. I must be thinking of a different area.
So by the way, every single... So this shows your enemy damage. That's helpful, obviously. Every lady in this game, monster lady, any kind of lady, wants Alucard's ass big time. Like, they will not leave him alone. It's canon. They attack him much more than, like, the quote-unquote male counterpart monsters or, you know, genderless monsters, of which there are many. I'm telling you, it's a thing. It's weird. Well, I guess it's not weird.
He's a handsome man.
Alucard is really, really... Oh, God, have you seen what he looks like in the Netflix thing? He's ridiculous. Probably my favorite. Ridiculous. Although Richter does look good in this too because they showed him looking fancy in this.
Yeah, it's this room I was thinking of.
Yes.
I think there's another relic we can get by going here, but there's also a really tough enemy.
Is it the?
It's a devil, I think.
Is it the ball and chain guy?
I think it's D.
Oh,
yes,
yeah, him. Yep. So with him, he's got a huge reach. As you can see, that's long. So you have to be really, really, really careful. With holy water, it's gonna take a long time because you're only doing.
You were saying?
Oh, I thought we had more help than that. He leaves his ball behind.
But he does like 25, 30 damage if he hits you.
Yeah. So you could farm that if you want. You just leave and come back. Here's the Canadian skeletons with their hockey sticks. That's what I call them.
Okay, I was like, how do you get Canadian out of that?
They're Canadian, eh? Like us. Look at them. They ready to get you. I have names for like every monster here that's weird. We just have to make up the ones that I don't have. You have to help me.
Alright, there's ghosts.
Those are very prominent in the older Castlevania games. They're everywhere.
They're annoying.
I do believe these keep spawning.
They do.
So this is the Will-O-Wisp.
But they're still worth experience. So.
No, that's what I'm saying. So you could sit in here and farm for a while if you wanted. Just what I would do.
How much are they worth? Is my... Yeah, okay, so we need 101.
1649 is what you had just now.
They're worth 6.
So if you put your back to a wall, which John isn't doing and really should do.
Well, because I'm not trying to grind on them, I'm actually trying to get out of here.
Oh, okay. If you do end up putting your back to the wall, that's the best strategy because they can't spawn behind you here in this little doorway. You could farm that for a while if you had some time, and you could get levels that way. Did I mention?
No, give me that.
No, don't take that. The dagger is almost useless. I don't think I've really ever used it.
The dagger has some uses for long range. It's like the longest
Small,
range weapon.
though.
Oh no, I think it's this guy I was
Oh,
thinking of.
he's also a pain, so be careful. Whoop. You might be able to shield that.
I can also stab. 17 damage, yeah, he's... God, he's aggressive right now.
Yeah, he is. He is easy to dodge, you just have to watch it and know his
I'm not used to
pattern.
sidestep being on a face
you lost
button.
your shield. He didn't actually lose it. It just falls off. It's a little more dramatic. There you go, well done.
I'm not used to sidestep being on a face button. That's really throwing me off.
Yeah.
I'm used to being like R1.
No, it's never been that for this
Well,
game,
no,
though.
the Game Boy Advance Castlevanias make it a shoulder button.
Oh. Yeah, see, I've never played those ones.
Yeah, so having it be a face button
No,
is
that's,
super weird.
that does make sense. I mean, we can remap it, but I think that would be detrimental to the game. Oh, booby, sorry. Booby room.
Boob room.
Boob room. This is the boob room.
And that gave us a shortcut.
Woohoo!
A loop around, basically, so...
To more Duke Nukem's. Cut in half, which is really, really gory.
They had a lot of blood on them.
Look, we've all got a lot of blood in us. Alright?
That guy more so
We're all
than
the
really
same.
anyone else.
Guys, I hope you enjoyed this first episode of Symphony of the Night.
Yep.
If you don't,
Then too bad!
say something now because the game is long as shit and I don't want you guys to be like, well, this sucks and I'll never watch anything again. But if you're interested, it will make up some canon fanfic for Alucard as we go along. We'll make up some stories for him, don't you think? Do you want to try to do some of his moves?
Want to do it right now?
Well, I mean, you can do them in here.
Alright.
So Dark Metamorphosis is usually the one that people pull off the easiest. I think that one is... back, up, and back, up, front attack.
You're gonna have to say that
so
again.
Back,
Yeah.
up, back. So arc this way, and then F and attack. Front and attack. Whoops.
I did it!
No. It's like this. Here, I don't know if I'll be able to do it.
Yeah, you can't, like, you need to say, like, half circles and
Sorry,
stuff like that.
it's like this. There you
Okay,
go.
so it's a half circle forward, but starting from back and going up.
Starting from the back. So that's
Dark
one of them.
Metamorphosis.
You can hear
and now
that
that
he
we've
did it,
done
right?
that, we can see the input for it here on the sheet.
So you have to actually be able to do them before you can
The
see
game
them.
doesn't even tell you these.
No,
right?
and
You
they're
have to figure
really
these out.
they're all really long inputs.
Yeah.
So what happens here is that you will heal yourself by an enemy that sheds blood. So the Duke Nukem's outside that bleed on you, that will actually heal you. That's what Dark Metamorphosis does. You can tell that he's got it activated because he's glowing red right now. So it does wear off, but see that? That's how it works. So that's one. We'll try to show one every once in a while that we can. So that's pretty useful. Again, if you can do the input quick enough, then you should be good. It does take a little bit of minutes set up. And I think it lasts about 30 seconds. So, I don't really know the time, but there you go.
Cool.
And it costs 10 MP to do.
Which is the blue bar.
Yes.
Data saved.
Alright. I'm ready for our sexy vampire adventure.
I am too.
I hope you are too.
Hooray. See you
Hooray.
guys next time.
Bye.